Hey guys, welcome back to Talking Chelsea Blues. Welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing well today. Before we get into this, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Turn that notification bell icon on to notify when we upload. Share this channel out as much as possible, guys. It really does help us out. Now, let's get into this. Lots of news to go through today, guys. So, hope you all enjoy this. But let's get into the first piece of news. And it's a player. A player has signed for Chelsea. Finally, let's get into it and let's have a look. Breaking news, Nkunku to join Chelsea. Chelsea is delighted to announce Christopher Nkunku will join Chelsea from RB Leipzig ahead of the 23-24 season. The 25-year-old, who has been capped 10 times by France, has agreed a 6-year contract which will begin on July the 1st. He says, "I'm incredibly happy to be joining Chelsea," said Nkunku. "A big effort was made to bring me to the club and I am looking forward to meeting my new coach and teammates and showing the Chelsea supporters what I can do on the pitch. Having played in Ligue 1 and the Bundesliga, I now want to play in the Premier League, one of the strongest leagues in the world, and I am very excited for this challenge. And I will be proud to wear the Chelsea shirt." Lawrence Stewart and Paul Winstanley, Chelsea's co-sporting director, said Christopher has proved himself as one of the standout attacking players in European football over the past 2 seasons and will add quality, creativity and versatility to our squad. He has demonstrated his ability at the highest level with RB Leipzig and France, and we look forward to him joining up with his new teammates ahead of the new season. There he is after winning the DFB Pokal. Nkunku is a graduate of the French National Academy at Clairefontaine and started his professional career at Paris Saint-Germain. He made 78 first-team appearances and was involved in the 3 League and title wins and 2 Coupe de France triumphs before departing for RB Leipzig in the summer of 2019. It is in Germany that Nkunku built his reputation as one of the finest forwards in European football. He scored 35 goals in all competitions during the 21-22 campaign and was named Bundesliga Player of the Season and German PFA Player of the Season. The DFB Pokal was also won. The versatile attacker struck a further 23 goals this season to help RB Leipzig secure a place in the third place finish in the Bundesliga and retain the DFB Pokal. Welcome to Chelsea, Christopher. So, Dad, talk to me about Nkunku. How do you feel?
Yeah, I think he's a strong player, very versatile, can play many positions. Predominantly, I believe he's a midfielder. He's had a good career at RB Leipzig. He's played for the French national team as well. World renowned, and I think he's going to be a great asset, advantageous to our team. We've been waiting for him now for some time, and finally he's arrived. Yeah, he's got great pace, skill on the ball, knows where the back of the net is, and these are the type of players we need in our squad to enhance it and to get us back, into the top 4 and. Bring it on.
I mean, look, 23 goals last season and then 32 goals the season before that. Just saying that's
an impeccable record, yeah.
For a midfielder. For a midfielder, that's a lot of goals.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying this could be huge, and with Pochettino's high pressing, quick style of football,
yeah,
who knows?
And these are the type of players we need to attract into the club. Yeah, like we had once previously, and with the likes of Drogba, we had Fernando Torres,
Lampard, all these
Terry.
types of players.
Yeah.
There's plenty of players on offer, and this is just the first of many.
Yes.
We've got Nicholas Jackson coming in this week, I presume.
Yeah.
And I think he'll be a fantastic addition to the squad as well. But yeah, guys, let us know what you think about Nkunku in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you about that. Let's get into the next piece of news, and I think you're going to like this piece of news. I very much do. So let's get into it now, and let's have a look at what Fabrizio Romano has said. Kai Havertz, first Arsenal signing, as deal will be completed in the next hours. Here we go. 60 million guaranteed fee, £5 million in add-ons, long-term deal agreed, medical tests to be scheduled. Havertz will sign the contract this week and documents are being prepared. And as you can see, there is Kai Havertz in an Arsenal shirt, and that's what he will look like in an Arsenal shirt. So let's get back into the main screen now and we'll give our thoughts. So, Dad, Kai Havertz to Arsenal from Fabrizio Romano. It's a here we go. What do you think about this? Are you happy that he's going?
Yeah, I am happy he's going because, he never quite cut the mustard for us, apart from, the Champions League goal that he was living off. Yeah, he did have a few goals, but there was nothing, to write home about as far as Kai Havertz was concerned. But like I say, and I've come and said this previously, that these players, will go elsewhere, jump
They'll
ship
shine.
or whatever. Then
They'll
they
shine.
And what baffles me is, why couldn't they do it at our club? And okay, I wish him all the best, but to see him in an Arsenal shirt, it makes me a bit sick, but he wasn't good enough for the club. I don't think he was of the higher caliber that we we need.
What did we actually like? What we expected when he first signed was under the Frank Lampard period, the second season under Frank Lampard. When we first signed him, I think we signed him for like 78 million euros.
Well, he came.
We expected him to be one of the best players in the world within 2 or 3 seasons.
Yeah.
What? Where?
And yet,
Where? Why? How?
They were doing it for the German team.
Yeah, he was doing it for the German team.
Same with Werner.
Same with Werner. He was doing it for the German team. Same with Kai Havertz. But for Chelsea, no.
But they were like two peas in a pod, because they were always offside.
Kai Havertz is always too slow.
Yeah.
He takes too long on the ball.
Speed, was of the
There was
essence.
nothing to say in the first. The only thing I can actually say that Kai Havertz has achieved is the Club World Cup and the Champions League. He scored the winning goal for the Club World Cup and the Champions League winning goal. That, to me, right, that's legendary status of this football club anyway. But he did nothing apart from that to write home about. And so, therefore, Kai Havertz, thank you for everything. Wish you the best of luck. But you're probably not going to do as well at Arsenal. Look, you're never going to win a trophy again because you're going to Arsenal.
The other thing, that springs to mind is that, 2 things we've done. We didn't have no speed, or no aggression on the ball. And, nearly almost every game this season, we bottled it. Yeah. And we don't need this, low caliber player, or as you would call him, mediocre. So, goodbye, Kai Havertz.
Au revoir.
Hello, Christopher Nkunku.
Welcome to the club, dude.
Welcome.
You're better than Kai Havertz, that's for sure. But, guys, that's the news on Kai Havertz. Let's get into the next piece of news now, which is on a player that we've wanted to see go already this season. He's not even played a season, and he played 1 season with us, and it was just a waste of time. Let's get into the news now, and we'll give you our individual thoughts. So, this is in from Fabrizio Romano. Understand that AL-HILAL are now closing in on Koulibaly deal. Here we go. Verbal agreement reached with Chelsea. Personal terms agreed on 3-year contract. He'll join Ruben Neves. Contracts are now being checked and then signed. Here we go. So, Dad, Koulibaly leaving to AL-HILAL. Also, Ruben Neves joined AL-HILAL in the last few weeks. Do you think this is a good move for us to get rid of Koulibaly?
Oh, absolutely. I think, since he came into the club and, especially over the last few months, this man has been nothing but lazy, and the defence, is being quite catastrophic, really. And that's the prime position of the team, is the defence. Without defence, this is what was happening. We were being, either annihilated or, we were going up 1-0 and then it was, 1-1 or ended up, whatever the teams we were playing. It was absolutely abysmal to watch, soul destroying. And like I say, he always give me this sort of feeling that, he was lazy, he had a club foot, he didn't give much of a shit there, and, there are a few players I could speak about as well. But, I think it's good riddance to, I'm not going to say bad rubbish, but, enjoy your career wherever you're going, and, all the best to you, Koulibaly.
I mean, look, this is the other thing I want to just quickly talk about as well, is that Chelsea owners are linked into the PIF fund, the Clear Lake Capital which owns Chelsea, is linked into the public investment fund in Saudi Arabia. And lots of clubs are complaining about how we're just chucking players to Saudi Arabia and getting players off the wages and stuff like that. Nothing illegal is happening. There is no dodginess to it. There is nothing untoward with it. Right? This is just two really good businesses who have linked well and now have an opportunity to do some business together, getting things done. We need to get players off the wage bill. Saudi Arabia want to bring big players into the Saudi league. This is what's happening. You don't like it? Keep crying. Keep crying, Arsenal. Keep crying, Liverpool. Keep crying, clubs like Tottenham as well. Because just because you can't get a good business deal like we have, this is what's happening. And also, in talks of business, Chelsea have bought out RC Strasbourg as a secondary club. Hooray! We have got another club. We've got a feeder club now. We've got a feeder club to go and feed the loan players to, so we can watch our players grow.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that, Dad?
Yeah, I think it's, good. Like you say, a bit of a feeder club, somewhere where we can sort of put our reserves and
Watch them grow.
Watch them grow and bring new talent through that club as well, and watch them, aspire and, eventually maybe bring them to our club. But, I've got to say, this is what we did need, and I said we need a whole new revamp, sweep all the crap out of the club. Yeah, and we, if it's not completed now, this season, I doubt it, but the following season, other players will go.
I think it's going to take 3 seasons to fix our club. I think, but what I will say, what I will say is, Todd Bowley, I had a lot of complaints this season about Todd Bowley and what he was doing. Yeah, but now I'm seeing the plan. We've bought a feeder club. That was the plan. That was the first thing we had to do.
He just needs to stay out of the dressing room.
If he stays out of the football in terms of things and just deals with the business, right? Because he's got a great business brain. If he can deal with the business side of things and let the footballing people deal with the footballing side of things, our club is going places.
Well, he's got one of the best managers in the world now with Pochettino. And,
so he's just got to stay out of it.
To, back off, and
if Pochettino says no. If Pochettino says you're not coming into the dressing room, you're not coming into the dressing room. But as I just said, if Todd Bowley can deal with the business side of things and the ownership, great. Because you've got a great business mind there, as well as Bidad Egbali.
And let this just be, food for thought for the other clubs in the Premier League. Yeah, okay, this is a new season. We're having new players, world-renowned players. Okay, it might not be this season, but by next season,
we're coming for you.
We're coming for you.
We're coming for you. This is a clear out now to bring better players in.
Yeah.
Once this clear out is complete and we start bringing the players in, you're done for. You are done for, because we've got a manager now who knows exactly what he's doing. We've got an owner who has got a great business mind and a great business model for the club. We've got feeder club. We're probably going to buy another 2 or 3.
Yeah.
To loan out players and bring players in and get a talent pool. Oh boy, you're in for a treat.
Yeah.
Arsenal, Tottenham, United, City, Newcastle.
Yeah. This is our
Here
time.
we come. Here we come. Here we come. Watch this space. But let's get into the final piece of news now. And this one I do. But let's have a look at what it says, and then we'll give you our thoughts. So, this is from Fabrizio Romano. Understand sources for Phil Mason Mount deal has to be completed by the end of next week. Manchester United will bid again, as said yesterday, but insist for quick resolution. Will not keep negotiating for too long. 60 to 65 million pounds is enough to convince Chelsea. Personal terms have been agreed. So, guys, Mason Mount. We had a bid rejected yesterday of £50 million from Manchester United. Dad, what do you think? Do you think Mason Mount needs to go, and do you think this needs to be resolved quickly?
Yeah, I think it needs to be resolved quickly. Basically, Mason Mount
is not good enough.
Yeah. In terms of good enough. He started off on a good run, especially under Lampard. He was like a prodigy. But I've watched him decline. I don't know whether he has any, internal problems with inside the club, or
I think it's a
you
contract situation. He
Yeah.
wanted like 300,000 a week. Todd Bowley said no,
not on you.
and I think Todd Bowley was right to say no.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
at the end of the day, you've got to put your money where your mouth is. If you want £300,000 a week as a footballer, play like you deserve it.
Yeah.
I look at someone like an N'Golo Kante that deserves £300,000 a week. I look at someone like I don't know. Let's look at a player. Okay, Rashford. That deserves £300,000 a week. That is a footballer who really plays and works hard every single week. Mason Mount, what have you actually achieved at this club? What have you actually done to deserve £300,000 a week? Because all I've seen is nothing. Nothing. So, guys, I do believe that Mason Mount needs to get gone. And I think 60 to 65 million pounds is a good deal for us. And it leaves us with a bit of money to spend on a player.
Yeah.
Now, who knows who we're going to get in next? We got Nicholas Jackson coming in. There's talk of Moises Caicedo. If we can get Moises Caicedo, brilliant.
Yes.
If we can get Nicholas Jackson over the line this week, fantastic. And then maybe one or two more players, and I think that would be it for the season, for the summer. And then look at January, maybe 2 or 3. We'll see. But guys, let us know what you're thinking. We'd love to hear your thoughts. But hope you've all enjoyed today's video. If you have, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Turn that notification bell icon on to be notified when we upload. Share the channel out as much as possible, guys. It really does help us out. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for another video. Bye, guys.
Okay, guys.